what does protecting your wealth mean to you personally, and what does that kind of show up in your personal life?
Yeah, protection of my wealth is the number one thing that I think about. Well, the number one thing in my life is God. God, family, protecting my ecosystem at all costs. That's a creed that we have within our family. So when I think of God, I think of the biblical portion of King Solomon within the Bible. So when I started studying the wisdom of King Solomon, I started studying Richest Man in Babylon and starting to understand that it's my responsibility to head a household to not only protect my family, but to protect our wealth, our health, mentally and spiritually. So personally for me, protection means everything. I am no longer working for my personal self and my personal gain. I'm working for the kingdom and I'm working for my family and my grandkids' kids. So when I think of every decision that I make around my family's wealth, I think about generations down the road. So my Rockefeller Waterfall Trust, my Dynasty Trust that's set up goes for 1,000 years. So the decision I make, I think, man, this needs to last for the next 1,000 years. So what are some things that have been around forever? Insurance. The first annuity was in the Roman days. If you look at the bottom of a risk pyramid, it's at the bottom of a risk pyramid. Look at bank-owned life insurance. Banks own a ton of insurance. Wealthy people own a ton of insurance. So when I started to realize tax code 7702A that was created in 1913 when the Federal Reserve was created, I don't know if they're interconnected. There could be something going on there. But tax code 7702A allows me to borrow against my cash value life insurance tax free. So having that protection component, the life insurance, the permanent life insurance, and then having the ability for me to leverage against it to create more cash flow, and then knowing when I pass that the family bank is going to get bigger and bigger every single time somebody within our dynasty trust passes away. That makes me feel good, it makes me feel secure, and it makes me feel like I'm doing what a man should do, the head of household, honoring God in everything I do around my wealth.